Who the hell is that?
All right, and I just pull it out now.
No. Keep it in your pants for the first 7 seconds of the video, Cody.
All right, it's got to at least be 7 seconds now.
You're listening to the Bald Spot.
That actually concerned me for a second. I thought you were having a mental breakdown, like a midlife crisis.
This is it.
I was like, dude, what? Do you want to keep recording? What are we doing?
Yeah, don't stop.
Like, do you want to keep going? What are you doing?
Going until I complete.
We've got the Edward Cullen wig on, even though we're very past watching Twilight movies. And we've got a very undersized hoodie.
For one, it's ingrained in you.
It is, actually.
You don't just move on from Twilight.
You actually don't. It is very true.
Also, welcome back to the Not So Bald Spot.
Something happened in the past week to you. Look at that hair. What did you just overdose on minoxidil?
I'm not sure what that is, but somebody told me if I rub onions on my head, it would make me less bald. And I didn't ask for that advice, but turns out it worked. So
one of my stepmom, I nearly said one of my stepmoms.
How many?
My stepmom.
Dude, how's your family get down?
One of my stepmoms had some advice to me when I had a cold once, and that was to put chunks of onion in your socks while you sleep. Does not work. It is just uncomfortable. It's not fun. The bed smells the next day. You smell, and I was still sick. So that does not work.
And they taste awful afterwards, so don't do that.
I don't even know how that was meant to work, but I tried it and it didn't. And I've never done it since.
I think your stepmom was just into some weird feet stuff.
She was trolling me, I think.
To be honest.
She was baiting me.
Your first troll.
My first troll.
Everyone should troll their own children.
I agree with that, actually. I agree with that sentiment. You should rage bait and troll your children. It's very fun. Dude, rage baiting my 3-year-old is one of my favorite things to do, and I love it.
She's susceptible to that, but she will turn it around on you very quickly in life, Pug.
I do have a story to tell about her, actually, if you want to hear it. Very fresh story. So I have security cameras at my house. I have one inside in the lounge room, just so if Cara and I are in different rooms or whatever, we can keep an eye on what Matilda's doing in the lounge room if we can hear noise or whatever.
That's fair.
So I have an app and I can go in and view the cameras, whatever. So last night we were all just chilling in the bedroom, and then Till went out and into the lounge room and stuff, and I could hear clinking and everything. And I was like, what the fuck is she doing? So Cara and I were just laying in the bedroom. And I opened the security camera app and I looked, and her back was facing the camera, but you could still hear this clinking, clink, clink, it was like this, right? I was like,
she clearly got into something.
She did. Can you have a guess at what she got into?
Well, I'm going to guess it wasn't something she was supposed to have.
She had gotten into my wallet and was
nice.
Looking for money in it so she could put it in her piggy bank whilst we weren't in the room. So I was like, what the hell is that? So we were just laying there, and then so she has a classic porcelain piggy bank in her bedroom that she puts her money in. And then I was like, what the hell's this sound? And you see her walk off in the camera, and then you hear the sound of money going into a piggy bank. And I went, she's got my fucking wallet. And I fucking pulled out of the bed, sprinted in there, and I don't know why the hell she did it. She obviously came out in the lounge room, neither of us were in there, and then saw my wallet and went, yeah, I'm going to take some of Dad's money right now.
You had to run out there like, honey, it's January. Ads are slow.
Yeah, I know, right? It's fucking January. Pick a different month. The funniest thing was I have 5 $1 coins in my wallet, right? And I don't know if this speaks to her character or not, but she only took one of the dollars. Not all 5. She only took 1 coin.
So it's just a tax. It was just a little kid tax.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
So sweet.
She didn't take all the money in the world. She took 1 coin, and then I asked if she wanted the other ones, and she went, "No, I got my money already." I was like, 1 coin.
That's how she filled up her whole piggy bank. She's just siphoning it out slowly.
So I broke the piggy bank, and I've taken an extra $1 for refund. I haven't. She got more money out of me somehow. I put more in there because I was like, that's actually very, very smart. But don't do that again.
I don't carry cash because my kid actually would take me for every $1 I've got.
The other funny part was because I have debit cards and stuff in there, you could tell she tried to pull out one of the debit cards, but the wallet, the card was stuck in one of the slits, so she couldn't get it out. So I think she was actually trying to put the tap and go cards. Yeah, I think she legit was going to take one of them and put it in the piggy bank. Which is so funny. I was very impressed.
Everybody wants a tip these days. Even your kid pulls up.
I know, right? Like, come on.
If you want to leave a tip.
Jesus. Yeah, so that literally happened last night, and I'm impressed but like annoyed.
Oh, you got a lot to look out for.
Yeah, I know, right? I literally said, why do all the women in this house steal my money? I haven't got a lot of it. Let me have it. Come on.
I get it, man. I lived in a very woman-forward house for a while till Damon came along. We're still outnumbered, but
yeah. So that's my story about Matilda and stuff. I bought a mountain bike as well, like a ride one, not like a motorized one, just one that I have to exercise with.
like a stationary bike.
Well, it won't be stationary because I will be riding it.
No, I thought you just meant like an exercise bike that doesn't move.
No, like an actual riding bike.
You said mountain bike, and I got it, but then you said more words, and I was like, okay, so something different?
Have you ever seen a stationary mountain exercise bike?
I guess why would they call it a mountain bike if it's stationary, you know?
What the
Honestly,
fuck?
you said more words, and I think I didn't really listen the second time.
I am curious.
So I just made up that it was something different.
When was the last time you rode a bike?
10th grade, maybe?
Brother, I don't even know how to spell that word.
No, I rode a bike a couple summers ago around the parking lot.
Yeah.
I was a rollerblade kid growing up, believe it or not. Not even... I've always wanted Heelys. I didn't have Heelys.
I always wanted Heelys, and for those like car parks that like have the little like ramps as they go up, I wanted to just slide down those. But yeah, and I wanted a green machine and a ripstick, but I never got those.
We should both get Heelys now as adults, and we can have a Heely off.
That'd be
We each come
yeah, we would fuck
with
our legs
three of
up.
our best.
You're
we
mid
each do-
30s, dude. You can't be rolling around in skates.
Not yet. I'll be mid 30 soon, but we each do 3 tricks in our Heelys and film it and bring it.
Honestly,
I would watch
it
that.
would be totally on brand for me for one of my reactions just to roll past the door in Heelys. Like it would
Well,
be
that's what
any
I was
different.
thinking with the stationary bike. I'm like, what are you going to be biking to and watching? The fucking Lance Armstrong movie or something?
Doing the long walk to delete my next most popular video.
You're like, if I stop pedaling, I too will lose one testicle.
What?
Because Lance Armstrong didn't have a testicle.
Oh, right. Okay. I was like, okay, interesting.
So you're offering one up. It's fine.
Do you like my little retro TV I got?
Oh my gosh, what's on there?
Static.
Just
It doesn't
static?
have any
Well,
channels, and I can't put anything in it, so it's just
That is cool.
I got it from
Dude,
my
those
pa.
TVs were too heavy.
It's a 12 centimeter TV. Can you believe that? We used to have 12
I don't.
centimeter TVs, 5 inches.
Even know what that converts to. That's a terrible TV size.
We used to have a 5-inch TV. Imagine filming reactions on that thing. I reckon that'd go off.
That's like what my aunt had in the kitchen growing up. Everyone had a kitchen TV when I was growing up.
You're saying that's what your aunt had, and that's literally the size of an ant. That's the TVs ants used to use back in the
It's a
day.
TV for ants.
That is
That's
a
what
TV
it
for
is.
ants. Yeah, I don't really know
Stupid.
if you can put IMAX movies on there or anything, but it would be interesting, I think.
Oh, it's gonna make for fun edits if you finish watching the Saw movies.
Well, yeah, but like from this angle, it looks so small. It needs to be a bigger TV, bro.
I'm mini Jigsaw.
It's tiny. If Jigsaw popped up in that, I'd laugh. You're not a threat in that TV. That's 12 centimeters wide, bro.
Okay, it's he's not literally in the TV. It's just a video.
I wish he was. That'd be awesome. Did you want to do some movie news? Speaking of Saw?
Sure. Yeah. Do you know anything going down in the movie world?
Yes, sir, I do. I have a bunch of news stories. I have a bunch of movie news and just news in general. Let's start
yeah.
with movie news. Let's start with bloody movie news. I'm going to probably steal exactly what you've pulled up because you would have pulled up movie news today. You wouldn't have done research prior. And my first story is
True.
The Mummy 4 will release May 19th, 2028 in theaters. Now, I haven't seen any of the Mummy movies, so this doesn't mean anything to me.
Which is why it's disingenuous of you to even bring that story to the table. You should have just saved that for me.
Yeah, but I knew you would probably have this story.
Because I'm actually excited because I grew up with these movies and I'm going to rewatch them. I didn't watch the third one.
So you're telling me you did have the story?
Absolutely. And the more exciting part was that it says Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. I didn't know if it was confirmed with Rachel Weisz or not because they did have a different wife in the third movie, which I, again, haven't seen. Apparently, Jet Li is in it.
Spoilers, bro.
It's just a casting. It's a casting. It's not a spoiler. It's a casting.
I did see that the Radio Silence boys are directing it. That makes me excited.
I brought this up when it happened because it's also very exciting.
I haven't seen the Mummy movies, but like I'll watch whatever they make because their stuff is so good.
Well, you're going to watch The Mummy, at least 1 and 2. I'm sure everyone will say to watch 3 too. I know you're a completionist unless it's the Saw movies, but...
or, Alien or Predator, or there's like, you want to go down the list of things I have not completed. Friday the 13th.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. You want to keep going? There's heap Candyman.
I got to ask you, there is a Friday the 13th in 3 days. Are you going to have a movie?
Yes, sir. Editing it right now.
You're speed rushing it?
I actually am. I mean, it's part 4, which it's like, it wasn't amazing.
I love this. You're going forward and I'm working backwards.
What do you mean?
I've watched like Freddy vs. Jason and now I watch Jason X.
Oh,
for this week. I'm watching
yeah.
them in reverse.
I want to get to the later movies, dude, because these old ones are getting
reboot.
fucking repetitive. They're getting annoying. Like
it's going to Manhattan soon.
I will
sure
say
better.
part 4 was very funny towards the end where it's implied that the spirit of Jason gets passed on to that little bald head kid.
Jason? Isn't Jason the bald head kid?
No, I think
another
it's
bald
Corey
kid?
Feldman. It gets passed on
No
to
shot.
him.
These are spoilers. I don't know. I have to watch all the middle ones.
Yeah, it gets passed on to him. And it's like, okay. And then it's like, there's 13 movies and they called that one the final chapter. It's kind of ballsy, to be honest.
It's only the 4th one. They really gave up quick.
So I said in the video, if people want me to, because next month in March, there's also an Friday the 13th, literally next month as well. So I said, if people want me to, I'll watch the reboot, the 2009 one, because I essentially am watching the final chapter this month.
There's one next month, March. There's a March Friday the 13th. There's another one in November.
I know, it's fucking me up, man. I don't like it.
It's a big year. Big year for Friday the 13th.
I think the plan is I'm going to do the reboot 2009 one next month in March, and then November I'll just start with the old ones again.
Wait, so next month you're going to have the 2000 remake one?
Yeah, I think so.
So are we.
Oh,
we'll
shit. We got to line that up, and then I'll get disappointed when mine does way less than you.
I don't know. I don't even think Jason X is going to do that well, but I don't care. It was so much fun to watch.
People might be upset in my video. I said these are horror movies that a cat could watch and enjoy because they're just so boring. Like, they're not boring. They're just so bland and just cheese platter. Like, everybody can
the later
have it.
ones that I'm watching. It's why I haven't started watching because I haven't seen all the middle ones. I've seen like the first one and I know the ending of like the second one, but there's so many I haven't seen.
What the fuck did you send me on Discord?
Well, that was my news story. First look at the unofficial Hungry Hungry Hippos movie was revealed. And I just want to kind of discuss about what other board games they should make into horror movies.
Just out of context, opening that and what the fuck am I looking at?
That's a hippo attacking a grown woman, and hippos are dangerous, and I didn't find that out till later in my life.
Are you serious? They're they're more dangerous than a crocodile in that because they're pressure.
That's what I've heard. I've never seen at a zoo, I guess, but like there's no hippos in Ohio.
Well, I'm looking at a hippo right now, to be honest.
Moo or whatever a hippo says.
This hippo I'm looking at's got a crazy wig.
I could crush a watermelon with my thighs, I think.
This hippo's got a fucking beard, man. What's going on? What are they doing in the waters these days?
What other board game movies could they do? Jenga, but it's just a 9/11 movie. I think I shouldn't have said that so quick. I feel like I ruined the bit. We have to move on.
I was going to say like Mousetrap or something.
Mousetrap feels obvious.
My pa's getting rid of a bunch of stuff from his shed. I'm not kidding when I tell you board games back in the day were absolutely wild. He had a board game in his shed literally called orgy.
I don't think I can Google that.
No, I'm telling you, it's a real thing. It's from like the
I don't
60s.
believe you, but I'm gonna do it. But I feel like I'm gonna regret this.
Just remember to search board game afterwards. Don't just search orgy.
I put board game in there. Orgy board game from Board Game Geek. Board game from
Look at
Board Game
this.
Geek. Oh, why does it look like piss? Like the logo is yellow piss.
It's like Roman Colosseum shit.
The game of indulgences. Is this a game to fuck in the 70s or something?
I don't know, but we're talking what they need to make board game wise into movies. Let's get a movie called Orgy made.
Let's watch Orgy together. Actually, I think there is a movie. There's a movie, a comedy from 2011 called A Good Old Fashioned Orgy.
That's going to make a funny out of context clip is you go, I think there's a movie. Pause. There is a movie. That's it.
Anyway.
Mousetrap. What other ones could there be?
I don't know, because like Life, I mean, what am I supposed to say?
There is a movie called Life. Connect 4.
You could do something there. I don't know what it would be, but
Hungry Hippos. Crazy. I can already picture that. I can already picture it, to be honest. That's really good.
there hasn't been a killer hippo movie, so I'm watching. We should do more creature features. I can't think of any other game. You'd have to have like a creature or something attached to it.
Guess Who, and that is essentially, murder mysteries. You could do a Guess Who game, but it's a murder mystery.
Candyland could probably work. Shoots and Ladders, even. In a way.
Monopoly? Is it not no, there's not a Monopoly movie.
What do we do though? Is it the Monopoly Man? Is he the villain here?
To be honest, a Monopoly movie would be just as boring as playing Monopoly the game.
Battleship, but it's just war.
There is a Battleship movie. It has Rihanna in it.
Based on the game?
I'm not even kidding. It has Rihanna, the singer, in it.
I'm confused.
I remember seeing that movie in like 2011 with my brother, and it was, it felt like a fever dream.
That's a lot. 2012, in fact.
2012, yeah, there you go. So I saw it a year earlier. What the hell just happened
My
there?
light keeps going off.
It's actually doing you a lot of favors. Keep the light off.
All right, moving on. Flyby Story, movie that doesn't need to happen. Mike Flanagan, love him. He's a little obsessed with Stephen
This
King.
was my story.
He's just doing another The Mist, and it's like,
Honestly,
okay, now,
you know what? When it comes to movie news, I should just let you do it because I know you just open Discussing Film and look at the latest stories that they post.
No, I use
That's
Bloody Disgusting.
bullshit, bro. There's stories that they posted today. I have them up myself.
The Bloody Disgusting. They all post the same stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited for this.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. He does amazing stuff. But, like, I'm so excited for his goddamn Exorcist movie that now added Lawrence Fishburne as well. But we have Carrie coming this year from him. That's cool.
Yeah, he's kind of doing all Stephen King stuff, isn't he?
He's always wanted to do The Dark Tower, which is like a 7-book fantasy novel from Stephen King. I don't actually know anything about the
You
story
reckon
too, but-
Mike Flanagan's pissed off that Andy Muschietti gets to do all the It stuff and then Mike Flanagan has to do the other Stephen King things?
Well, he'll be the next one. They'll be doing it with him next because that's how many things they just keep
That would
doing.
be kind of cool, to be honest. Like Andy Muschietti and Mike Flanagan, like collab directors on a new It movie. That would be so sick.
I'd watch It Chapter 3 finally happening after all this.
I'd be so down for that.
Do you want to do a movie story? You can do the next one.
All right, so the Stranger Things First Shadow stage show is getting
That's so funny.
professional-
I was literally going to
Yep.
cut you off and say it ahead of you.
Yeah, because we pulled up the exact same stories. So nobody cares about Stranger Things anymore. Somebody commented on one of the recent podcasts and said, Kimberly Jean said, I'm with Cody. I want to hear you talk about Stranger Things. My response, no. It sucked. I don't want to talk about it. It would not do well for engagement because people have moved on.
Pug's in the objectively wrong category.
I saw a great tweet the other day. I've never seen, along with Game of Thrones, but not to that extent, but just killing the urge to rewatch from the start. And that's a show that absolutely, if it landed well, I would have watched it from the start.
I already did. And I would love to rewatch.
I don't think so. I
Not
reckon I'd get to
immediately.
season 4 and be like, yeah, I could skip season 5.
Yeah, they peaked earlier than they should have, but still great.
Just the finale was so mid. It was so shit.
I enjoy the finale.
Yeah, that's because you like to enjoy everything you watch.
It's crazy being a fun person.
Yeah, but not when it's not a fun show. All right. Anyways, we do have another comment I'll read out quickly, and that is just our friend Flair saying, "What's the email again, Cody?"
The bald spot lovers at gmail.com.
I've got some other stories
Two
if you want.
dudes, one bald spot.
Would you like some more quick stories? Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I watched Bad Bunny. I did not really watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So
actually, ew, hated that Dunkin' commercial so much.
I didn't see literally any of the
It's very
commercials. I saw
off-putting.
one, and it was the Toy Story one with Woody's ass in the Levi jeans, and I was like, how much did they pay for that? It was just him walking. I thought we were going to get a trailer. It was just him with Levi jeans on. I was like, damn, even the toys are getting sponsors, and I
He's
can't.
the new Levi.
So that sucks. Yeah, so Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show averaged 128 million viewers, which is crazy on average with Bridgeco's bigger videos.
I'm a sauceless white boy, but I was vibing.
I literally did not understand a single thing he was saying, but I was vibing. And I, multiple times, I went, Ricky Martin! And then he was gone.
That's
He
fair.
was gone, man.
Ricky
I said
Martin.
it, he disappeared.
There was two moments that got us from the 90s, and it was that and the moment that Gasolina started playing.
Oh, I was so keen for that because I used to do Call of Duty edits, and I used to edit to Gasolina, and I was like, so hype. Lady Gaga's bit sucked. Sorry, it did. It didn't sound great. It kind of threw everything else off, but I reckon it was pretty good, to be honest.
I think it was fun. I just was shocked in who somebody had insider knowledge about Lady Gaga because the day before it was like out of nowhere, 83% chance that Lady Gaga is going to show up, and we were like, "What do you mean?"
See, I
It's clearly
saw
going to be Cardi B, right?
I saw it was going to be Travis Scott, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it.
I didn't see that.
And then he wasn't there, and I was like, fuck.
I don't know anything about Travis Scott other than he throws terrible concerts.
He threw one terrible concert.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And I'm still upset that Fortnite hasn't brought back his skin because it's the only skin I want, and they will not bring it back. And I only have the roller coaster glider.
Well, everybody said clearly Bad Bunny needs to come now to Fortnite. That was the consensus from the people I follow.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. They had a cameo from Pedro Pascal as well in there. He was dancing around in one of the backgrounds.
Yeah, Jessica Alba.
It was kind of sick,
Nice.
kind of crazy. Who do you think they're going to get next?
I don't know, but I said 2030 they line up Huntrix and K-pop Demon Hunters. That'll be the year right after the second movie, so they'll have twice as many hits. I don't listen to like music that people listen to.
Yeah, you're
though,
like,
so I won't
guys,
know what the
please
reason-
give me Hot Mulligan next year for Super Bowl.
Hot Mulligan Spanish love songs. They'll do Losers.
Give
and
me
Losers too.
what is it? Electric Callboy. Go bring them out. Give me them.
Oh, dude, that would be hype.
Yeah, for like
With a Lorna Shore,
10
Lorna Shore
people.
in the middle. I'd also vibe to that.
I feel like
I don't know who's popular. In
I mean,
2026.
Sabrina Carpenter, you could do like people like that, but I'm not sure what sort of vibe
That's
the
fair.
Super Bowl has. Because at the moment, I feel like it's just anybody really. They had Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar was last year. I don't know. I feel like you could do Sabrina Carpenter. You could do AI dead Michael Jackson.
Has Lady Gaga done it?
Yes, she did it in 2013.
13? She could do it again.
She did it again. She did it last week.
Yeah, she showed up for one song, which made me reminded of how many fucking bangers Lady Gaga has. I love that Katy Perry's like one of the top 5, and everyone just collectively hates Katy Perry, it seems like.
Yeah.
Dude, they're going like a mile away. Like it was in San Francisco, California this year. Next year, Super Bowl is in Los Angeles. Like, basically.
Okay. Well, Los Angeles artists, what do we got? I don't really know, but you could get. I think they'll get someone fun next year.
An audio reading out loud of the Epstein files.
Don't get
That'd be a
Jay-Z
crazy
to
way
perform the
release 'em.
Super Bowl next year, guys. Don't do it. Do you know it was crazy? He was shown at the game, and I was like, that is bold to like show
He was
him
just
just
hanging out. He was vibing.
enjoying and chilling at the game. I was like, that is wild to cut to him.
I saw one like K-pop guy from like some group called 7 or 17 or something, or 19, or I don't know. But it was really funny because he was kind of awkward, and they're like, K-pop stars lose all their aura the moment they leave Korea. It's like crazy.
that is true.
He just looks very awkward. I was like, I would be that awkward if I would. What am I supposed to do? Why am I on the field? You know?
Get Bridgeco out there for halftime next year, guys. All right, do it. Also, apparently you don't get paid for doing Super Bowl. You have to pay for everything yourself, which is crazy.
Well, you have a budget, a small budget.
Yeah, but the
I think.
artist isn't
But,
paid. Most of it comes out of their pocket.
Most of it, yeah. So they they basically are like, that's the one time where it is fair to be like, I'll pay you in exposure.
Very true. It does seem to pull numbers every year. I wish we had something like that for the
a 15-minute ad at halftime. They pay what, $8 million for a 30-second ad?
30-second ad. I know. Oh my god. I believe it's 10 million for 30 seconds. That's what I'm going to do next year, guys, for my channel. Just going to pay for a Super Bowl ad.
Effort.
Guys, please watch the video this week. I am $9 million in debt. Please help me out. Actual news stories. Would you like to hear?
Well, no,
some?
I just had to put out my last
Oh,
one
sorry,
before
yes.
I closed my movie stuff was, and it's been talked about a lot this past year, but the Texas Chainsaw Massacre TV show from A24 actually is fucking coming out. And it's with JT Molnar, the guy who wrote The Long Walk and Strange Darling, and Glenn Powell producing, which is just weird. That's fucking a reality now.
Do you think it's weird that all these horror characters that were getting movies and stuff are now getting TV shows instead?
Like the Cramp Crystal Lake, that's a whole rights issue.
Chucky,
with whatchamacallit.
Chucky as well. Like
Chucky was so entertaining. I can't believe it ended the way it did.
I don't understand
so entertaining.
why everything's getting turned into a TV show. Well, I guess
I don't
streaming,
know. Some of them
maybe.
can
I
be
don't
good.
know.
It's a new way to tell a story. I don't know. It does say that there is
A new way
movie
to tell
also
a story,
in
the
development.
same story we've seen in every single Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. The family's fucked up and they kill
Have
people.
you watched them all? Because there was spoiler alert, the Illuminati involved in one. And
Oh my God.
it's crazy stuff.
No, I have not.
He didn't go to space like Jason, but all right, I'm done with that. Go to real news.
All right, real news. So, would you like one story out of Ohio?
Yes. Breaking news, though. I'm actually bald. Welcome back to the bald spot.
Was the wig getting a bit itchy on your head?
Was it going to be? It fucking has
It
been
was.
itchy
I
for
said,
the past
was it?
20 out of 30 minutes. And then I realized it'd only been 30 minutes, and I said, I'm getting rid of that.
Man accused of exposing himself in a dollar store identified. And a big picture of Cody here. So let's get into this.
I mean, hey, usually you'd have to pay way more than $1 for something like that. It's a good deal.
A man accused of exposing himself in a dollar store in Woodlawn. Do you live close to there, Woodlawn?
No, doesn't sound familiar.
Nicholas Freeland, that is a great last name, 24, is facing one count of
Oh my
public...
God, have you seen Free Willy?
I'm looking at it now in this story.
No, for real. It's so good.
No, we've been through this, Cody. I've not seen the movie about a whale called Willie getting free. I've not seen it.
Michael Jackson has a song for it in a music video.
That's great. Michael Jackson's seen
Yeah,
a lot of
we're gonna
Free
watch it
Willies in his
together.
day. All right? We don't need to go there.
Will you be there?
Oh, Willie, you be there?
Willie, oh my God! I'm listening to it right now. Continue.
Yeah, Nicholas...
Oh! I get the Michael Jackson hype, guys.
I've been
I'm
a
a little
Michael
late.
Jackson fan since I was a child. You're only getting the hype now?
Dude, this music video was on the VHS.
Yeah, Nicholas Free Willie, 24, is facing one count of public indecency. Hamilton County
Nicholas
Court.
Flamel, creator of The Philosopher's Stone?
No. On Thursday, February 5th, Woodlawn police asked for the public's help finding a suspect who allegedly exposed himself at Dollar Tree. Police said a man followed a
do
woman
love the
around the
Dollar
store
Tree.
before trying to grab her, then exposing himself in the middle of the store. Ooh, nice. Yeah,
They
that is...
tackled him shouting, I was just looking for Pokemon cards.
Looking at the photo of the dude, it does make sense. He does look like a exposer.
What does an exposer look like? I'm going to Google him.
Nicholas Freeland.
I'm Googling Woodland, Ohio exposer. Nicholas Freeland?
Freeland.
Or free man.
No, free. He's not a free man. He's in the county jail. at the moment.
Freeland from Woodland?
From Woodland.
It's a lot of lands. That's why they call Cleveland the land.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be.
He had a lot more hair than he should have. I could almost have that hairline, I think.
I wouldn't even call that a hairline at this point.
I get what you mean by he looks like an exposer. No offense. Continue.
Yeah, that's the story.
That's a good one. That's how I end my stories, so I like it.
My next story is
Honestly.
North Carolina.
Oh, okay. All right.
Man breaks into Little Caesars and starts making and selling pizzas.
You son of a bitch. That is one I had to
All right,
get
you
to
can read
because
this
that's
story
such a
out
good
then. You can
story.
read this out. You can read it out.
A North Carolina man is facing multiple felony charges after he broke into a Little Caesars after closing time. Valid, by the way. Your Little Caesars. Why are you closed? I need pizza hot and ready. Why would you be closed on a Sunday? Oh, wait, after a massive snowstorm hit the state. That's why. Answered me in the next sentence there. An arrest was made after the suspect tried to break into the shop a second time. They didn't even catch him the first time. He came back for more.
He's a serial pizza maker.
The Kinston Police Department responded to Little Caesars in reference to breaking and entering upon arrival. Officers supervised 41-year-old Jonathan Hackett. Oh, he was a former employee. He just kept the keys, probably.
Promote him. That shows dedication and
he was trying to show
motivation.
No pizza. This town needs pizza, snow or storm or not.
He's willing to work overtime while the store is closed. Put that man as a manager.
During the first incident, Hackett entered the business, prepared pizzas, sold them to customers, and kept the proceeds for himself. All right, you got a little shady there, Jonathan. Oh, he broke into it while it was occupied by employees. Isn't that just kind of entering the store?
Occupied. What was that accent? Occupied.
Sorry, I don't know.
You had a slur then, like a stroke.
He just came in while they were open, and that resulted in a fight. He didn't really break in the second time. He just showed up.
Right, okay. It says he's been charged with felony breaking and or entering. Well, it sounds like he did both. Felony obtaining property by false pretenses. What the hell does that mean? If I got ever done for a crime like this, I'd be like, dude, I don't even know what you're telling me. It's a crime to have a succulent Chinese meal. What the hell is this? Felony larceny? What the fuck is that?
Also violating city curfew. That's like the most. That's really doing some heavy lifting in the lawsuit.
The fact that violating city curfew is a crime is insane. What is that?
You're under arrest, buddy.
It's past 9 p.m. You're going to jail, son.
Do you have a good reason for being out of your home?
Yeah, anyways, hope the pizzas were worth it and the people who paid for them got a discount.
Well, he got a 5-finger discount, am I right?
Would you like my next story, Cody?
Yes, I'm
or
ready.
You got another one?
I did have a little brief one here. Did you see that Britney Spears sold the rights to her music catalog?
I did. I don't know what that essentially means, but
someone else owns all her music now and forever. She doesn't get any more royalties. Somebody else basically just collects the royalties.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
Has it? How much money do you think one would pay for that?
Well, given her track record, I reckon maybe $10 now.
This goes back to Oops, I Did It Again.
Yeah, but she hasn't made music in a while and it's not very good. So let's go with $20.
A little higher.
$30. Oh, I know this is a low 9-figure sum.
I don't know how many figures there are.
What's 9 numbers? What does that signify?
A couple $1 million.
A couple million?
Is $1 million 7 figures?
9 figures. We're talking 9. We're talking like 100 million.
Well, close. It's 200 million. That's what he sold it for. 200 million. That's what she sold it for.
What was the thing that she was like, she didn't... Conservatorship or whatever. And she won that back or something, I think. But then obviously, yeah, she's gone on to sell her catalog.
She got free from it like a few years ago. Honestly, I don't know if she's all right or not. But you know what? She deserves to live her best life.
I do
Every
agree
video
with that.
I see of her, I was always like, free Britney. Britney should be able to have her own shit. And then she posts videos on like Instagram and TikTok, and I'm just kind of like, I mean, I kind of get why someone's handling her finances, but I don't care what she does with it. She deserves it.
You're like, free Britney, come on, let her be free. And then she's swinging a knife around and stuff in an Instagram video, and you're like, all right, I'm going to delete that comment.
I don't know.
Oops, I did it again was taken a little bit too literally.
No, I don't think it. Good for her. Be rich.
Since she sold all her music and that now, it seems like she needs to work, bitch. So get to it. That's another one of Britney's songs, by the way. I used to be the biggest Britney Spears fan when I was like 10 years old. I'm telling you. I had the Circus CD. I used to pop my little ass on the bed.
Did you have a falling out? Because you're like, bitch sold her music for $20.
I used to be a big Britney Spears fan, honestly.
I could see it. It's Britney, bitch.
It's Britney, bitch.
Call of Duty 360 spin.
My next story is police warn unicyclists to stop juggling fire at intersection. They also admit the act was quite good. Let's get into the story. A fire juggling unicyclist,
A eunuch?
A fire juggling unicyclist has gone viral after police shared drone footage of his risky roadside performance, praising the skill while warning it was also quite illegal. On February 5th, the Commerce City Police Department posted a viral video showing a man in brightly colored clothing riding a unicycle into a busy intersection in Colorado. As traffic waited at the red light, he pulled out flaming torches and began juggling, even adding an under-the-leg toss to show off his talents.
Oh, he got real fancy with it.
He sure did. The impromptu show lasted roughly 40 seconds, so the same time Cody does in bed, before the performer rolled away, leaving drivers stunned and social media entertained. Police, however, were less amused, even as they admitted the act itself
there's a video?
was impressive. Do you want the actual story? I'll send you it.
Oh, I see it. I found it.
Oh, you got
already.
it?
You Google unicycle fire. It's not hard to come up. Dude's got a red hat on. Let's see. He looks like he's gonna fall. Why unicyclists like to make it look like they're gonna fall all the time.
It's part of the trick, man. It's suspense.
Also had bright primary colors to stick out. Dude, just solid ass juggling. Oh my god. Dismounting on a unicycle always looks like it's going up their ass.
It does look like it would hurt too. According to police, the performance was both quite good and quite illegal, citing issues such as trespassing in the median and impeding traffic by remaining in the crosswalk. We don't often get reports like this anymore. Well, to be fair, we have never gotten a report quite like this one, the department added. So let's all take a moment to appreciate this man's talents and then all agree that we aren't going to do stuff like this again. Okay.
God forbid someone has a side hustle, you know? It's hard times out here. Have you seen Rent?
Update. They didn't give him a ticket.
Oh, good.
Love
That's
that.
awesome. He was free. Innocent.
For now, there's no word on whether the fire juggling unicyclist will get a safer, more official stage. What's clear is that his brief stoplight performance managed to impress both drivers and the police tasked with shutting it down. I'm glad that man didn't get a ticket. And imagine if, like, the police were like, we're going to give you a ticket. You went, no, and then rode away on the unicycle.
Dude, my thought exactly. Like, imagine this being a very different story. And as the police approach him, he just starts overhand tossing the flaming things at the police. Just deadly weapons. It's like, police shot and killed a flaming unicyclist today.
I'm just picturing, like, clown sort of vibes. Like, he's just riding the unicycle away from the cop car.
He is a clown in my head, too.
What's a hit
He
and run
doesn't
look
talk,
like
he
with a
just-
unicycle, you know?
He's hitting the police with like a flower that sprays water in the face.
Yeah. Sir, we have
I
one
love
damaged bike tire. That's it. That's all what it that's a
protecting
unicycle.
him.
Always impressed by the fact that people can ride things like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. My 3-year-old can't even ride a bike with training wheels, little idiot. So next time.
My daughter was never into bikes as much because the pedal pushing was too annoyingly hard for her, so she became a scooter girl.
That's the issue we're having at the moment.
And this past summer we did skateboarding, but now I think this upcoming year, she's 8, she'll be turning 8 soon. I think it's going to be the big bike summer coming up.
You know what's funny though is like about the pedal thing? Because yeah, that's exactly why my daughter Matilda can't ride the bike properly yet, is she doesn't know how to use the pressure for the pedals. But she does on that little saw bike that I have, that little tricycle. She knows how to ride that. That thing's got pedals.
Oh, the little saw one? Well, it's still, it doesn't take nearly as much pressure and force.
Would you like another story or have you got one?
I got you a story.
This is what we should do. We should take it in turns. I like this.
Tearful goodbyes as Japan returns pandas to China amid worsening ties. So this is a tale of 2 fighting countries.
Jack Black
and now
got
these
deported.
poor pandas caught in the middle. This is a deporting situation. Thousands of people flocked to a zoo in Japan on Sunday to say farewell to the country's last 2 giant pandas, set to return to China Tuesday. Emotions ran high as Uno Zoo in Tokyo, people stood for 3.5 hours to see, I don't even know how to say this, is Zhao Zhao and Lele. Apparently, Japan threatened to intervene with military force if China attacked Taiwan.
Oh my God.
And they said, fuck you, give me my pandas back. And now everyone's really sadly giving back the pandas. It's like a divorce happened. It's crazy.
So the pandas are getting deported. That's fucked.
That's the whole story. People just waiting in a line for hours, sad.
Pandas aren't even safe from ice, dude.
They just want to eat their bamboo, and I don't think they even do any bear-like things other than that, I don't even think that's bear-like, but...
Yeah, pandas are bears. Panda bear.
Side note, if you haven't seen them, Kung Fu Panda is an amazing trilogy.
I really didn't like in the fourth one where he got deported back
to China.
He rocked up at the start of the movie at the airport and they said, "No, brother, you're not coming in. We got ice here. They're going to send you back."
Just have like donkeys dressed as ice agents or something.
Yeah.
I'd watch that one.
If you ever want to see a panda bear take down some ice agents, watch Kung Fu Panda 4.
Catch Po back in action.
Yeah, so my next story is homeless man jailed after stealing 29 Lindt chocolate bunnies.
What do you do with all those bunnies?
First of all, right off the bat, these Lindt chocolate bunnies are disgusting. I don't like them.
What's wrong with them? Are they just the regular like Easter bunny chocolate bunnies, or
they're ugly? They don't taste good.
Are they bunnies? Why are you so offended?
They have stupid little bells on. So I'm not a fan of them, but mainly because they're ugly. No, they just don't taste good. They just don't taste good. So a homeless man who stole 29 chocolate bunnies from a supermarket has been jailed. I would like to add quickly as well, there is a guy that did pick up a homeless woman and gave her a good, well-fed home-cooked meal that we spoke about. So if you want, he will help you out. He might even give you a Lindt chocolate bunny. That is a throwback to the last episode.
That's good.
But he might fuck you as well. He might finish you off. He might fuck you. He'll feed you, but he might finish you off too.
Hopefully,
so just a heads up.
We have hopefully a voluntary finishing off, but
a homeless man who stole 29 chocolate bunnies from a supermarket has been jailed. Jordan Cole, 36, and of no fixed address. All right, we didn't need to add that. Stole the Lindt chocolate
unhoused
from Sainsbury's in Sydney Street, Cambridge on 28th of January. A court heard that between 30th of September and the 24th of September, Cole also stole perfume from John Lewis, laundry products from B&M at the Beehive Centre, meat from
B&M.
Aldi in Newmarket Road, and t-shirts from Hugo Boss in Market Hill. All right, so he stole more than the fucking Lindt bunnies.
He was on a spree. They were just like, that was, out of all of it, it was an unusually large amount of
honestly,
chocolate bunnies.
All those items, it seems like he was stealing Christmas gifts for people, maybe for this year.
I bet the local police took a picture with it too, like when they do with drug busts. just a table full of chocolate bunnies.
Cole pleaded guilty to 12 counts of theft and breaching a criminal behavior order by entering the Aldi store. All right, so he was barred from the Aldi store. He wasn't allowed to go in there.
We love the Aldis. I'd be sad to be banned.
He was sentenced to 24 weeks in prison and ordered to pay £300 in compensation.
Was that like 6 months?
24 weeks. Yeah, 6 times 4 is 24. So 6 months.
£300. What's that, like $1,000 at this point?
What's £300 to kilos, Cody? Can you tell me?
300.
Okay, yeah, so £300
by drug dealers, I think. I gotta watch Blow again.
Honestly, 29 Lindt chocolate bunnies. He should have upped that, rounded it up, go for 30.
He probably did. He had 30. He saw the cops. He's tried to start shoving them in.
You know, I know exactly why he didn't get away, Cody. I think.
Why?
Well, one, he got caught, but I think he got caught because the fucking chocolate bunnies have the bells on their necks. He was trying to hide them, and they were just ringing,
jingling,
jingling, dude.
Pat down, ding, 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 ding. Oh, the cops probably crushed all the bunnies.
Yeah, so that sucks. Don't steal chocolate bunnies anymore.
Just eat them. Just eat them in the store.
No, they won't have evidence, dude. Just eat them.
Exactly.
That's crazy. You know, imagine being a judge and it's a Monday morning and the first case you have is a dude stole 29 chocolate bunnies. And you're like, sick.
I still don't know what size they are. What's this total up to? Was this like
just
$30?
Just like a regular sized Lindt bunny.
If they were $5, we're talking almost $150. Even still, where did he steal it from again?
From multiple stores.
Aldi.
Man,
I actually like Aldi. But if it was like Walmart, steal the fuck out of it. I don't care. Target? Fuck
Sorry,
that.
I just saw the next story. I was going to read the last one.
Well, my next story, if you're done with your bunnies, you're done bunnying around.
At least they weren't bad bunnies.
Hey! I would sing one of his songs. I don't know them, unfortunately.
Go on, do it.
It
Do it, bro. Do it.
I don't even know the titles. Fuck. Paramedic faces charges after allegedly urinating on supervisor's desk in a pot of chili at work.
Oh.
Dude, I had chili for dinner tonight, so I honestly didn't notice the chili part, and that's going to make me upset when I go to eat more chili later. A Maryland paramedic. He was a paramedic, you know?
I don't like this story.
Facing nearly 24 criminal charges, Christopher Carroll, I don't know if I should use the real names, but whatever, is accused of urinating places at his workplace, including in a refrigerator and a pot of chili. He's going everywhere. Everyone wants to know why. I don't have the ability to answer that question right now, defense attorney Seth. Okay.
Dude, they're taking the piss.
He was denied bail. The 36-year-old suspended paramedic, I love that he's just, we haven't fired him yet until the investigation concludes. He might have had a good reason for pissing everywhere. He's accused of filming himself at work while in uniform. What an idiot. Purposefully leaving his bodily fluids, including urine. Okay, now it's just including urine?
Including urine?
There might be other bodily fluids all over the workplace. Locations included his supervisor's keyboard, in a refrigerated communal coffee creamer.
Oh, that man hated his job.
And in the large ice maker at Fire Station 2.
What was this guy's name?
Christopher Carroll.
Well, I have a message for Christopher Carroll, and it is, you're in trouble.
You're in trouble, buddy.
Stop taking the piss.
Oh. His attorney argued he has no criminal record.
Oh, he does now. He does now. You can't just be pissing in things, dude. You can't be doing that. It has to be some sort of weird kink, right? That has to be kinkish sort of stuff.
It's something, dude. I love this part because they're like, they got bail and then more came out and they found video of him also contaminating a carton of orange juice, hand soap in the bathroom, someone's chapstick, a can of vegetables, an air conditioner vent.
So he just has fun pissing in different things. He's a serial pisser.
He might be, I think he's also jerking off and they don't want to say it with that fluids.
Yeah, they include
urine bit. You might need to lock that dude up. I don't know.
Cut his dick off. Take it away. Put it on the shelf.
A comment from him to explain himself, and I feel like you get 2 sentences to explain yourself before I make harsh decisions about where I think you should end up.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, sorry. Okay, that's a good story. Loved it.
I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. What, the ice cubes taste different? My orange juice tastes different? Why does my leftover lunch have a weird sticky taste? Why has my chili got this weird white topping on it, dude? Just mix it in. You won't be able to taste it. Yuck. That's fucked. I'm not a fan of that. Jail him.
Yeah, that freaks me out because, like, you're just in a public. Luckily, you and I both are just hermits that work in our little offices at home. But I don't think I could ever re-enter the workforce. I'd be too concerned about other people.
See, that sort of story always reminds me of the workers that always add shit into something, like a fingernail or something. Or like...
Did you have any weird coworkers ever in your past?
No. Not like that.
No?
Not to that extent. No way.
We had one guy come in to train as a cook, and he left after 2 hours and got high and passed out in his car in the parking lot.
Oh
so
my
we had to
God.
fire him. That was just sad, though.
I had one kid in primary school. This is the only thing that I can think of that relates to that story. I had one kid in primary school who would have this thing where he had to piss in the corner of the classroom. He got caught out and he got expelled from the school because he wouldn't stop doing it. And then eventually the classroom just smelt like piss because it was like carpet and stuff. And he would, every morning, he was expelled after a week because he wouldn't stop. Every morning he would like get to school early and the classroom was always unlocked with no teacher or that in there, and he'd go to the corner and piss in it because he wouldn't feel comfortable going to the toilet.
Well, it's gonna smell so quick.
That was like year 6, and it was like we were all like 10 years old and stuff. Weird. And then I remember a kid had a thing for pooping behind the dumpster. He only did it once.
Why?
But like, I think it was just a run and gun. Like, I'm not going to make it to the
that's
toilet.
hardly a thing. He had an accident. I've shit my pants before. You know, it happens.
I did it yesterday. Actually, I did it before we pressed record. Honestly, you're about, I reckon, 6 months away from wearing an adult diaper, actually, I think.
I mean, who knows?
I had a time, this is a little TMI to be honest, but like when my guts was just on fire for about like 2 weeks straight, and I had so much work and shit I needed to do and recording and that I was like, I don't have time because I've got IBS too. So like That sounds like that. Honestly, I said IBS 2 like it sounds like I have the upgrade to IBS. I just have IBS.
It's like a type 2.
I'm the
it's
next
actually
level.
more severe.
I think in a couple of weeks I'll have IBS 3 as well. I'm not sure. But I bought a camper toilet. There was a portable camping toilet that you you take with you, poop in, and then you get rid of it in the forest or whatever. Or this other guy, you just put it in some ice cubes or a fridge. And I was this close, I kid you not, to recording sitting on this toilet because I had so much work and that to do. And I could not take like an hour, 2 hours away with my stomach and that being sore. I was this close to just bringing a toilet. This was at the old house. Bringing an old toilet in and just sitting on it and then just cutting from the video if I needed the shit or something. I would just cut it. I never did it, but I was this close because I was like, after I had a colonoscopy and my stomach was just fucked and not doing well and it was sensitive to anything and everything, and I was like, I'm just gonna have to sit like on a seat with a hole in it and just go while I record or edit. I didn't do it, but I was this close.
Don't mic it up, you'll be fine. You're like, sometimes you gotta get things
guys
done.
If you hear a little splashing, it's just a sound effect I added in post-production, I promise.
Everyone go watch all of Pug's videos and see which one he looks mildly sick in, and we can determine if he
look at the ones where I have a little bit of sweat coming off my forehead and I'm not thinking straight and yeah. Would you like my last story, Cody?
Yeah.
All right. So
hit me baby one more time.
I will.
Callback.
You're familiar with Home Alone, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you aware that there's people out there in this world that have booby trapped their actual house?
Yeah, have they?
Yeah. I've got a story
I'm not aware
for
of
you.
this.
Of a drug dealer who rigged their house with Home Alone style booby traps, who was just recently jailed.
Drug dealer's amazing. Oh, no. The cops found out the hard way, like they were entering to arrest Jigsaw.
Would you like me to link you this story so you can look at some of these pictures?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my God. Is that him with the flamethrower off top?
A drug dealer who told police he was inspired by the film Home Alone. That's crazy admission, by the way. Just being like, yeah, I saw an 8-year-old do it, so I thought I could do it too. After rigging his house with booby traps, has been jailed. Ian Clawton, well, it sounds like he's being caught actually, so installed tripwires and homemade pipe bombs at his property in the village of Grimethorpe, Barnsley.
Okay, well, when you say that, it sounds more like he's a terrorist and not he's like, I like Home Alone.
Okay, but essentially, if they are booby trapping their own house with bombs and shit, would you consider them a terrorist in a way? Yeah, I think so. One device was attached to a tripwire designed to activate an air horn. When police raided his property, they also found an array of imitation firearms, a crossbow, and a homemade flamethrower made from a fire extinguisher filled with petrol.
I like to imagine this dude had speakers rigged up and a needle drop prepared for this moment. The air horns go off, the record starts. It's like a I don't know what song it could be. It could be the Jigsaw music straight up. Why not?
Handwritten notes issued threats to trespassers, including one which said, "Now would be a good time to get measured up for your coffin and say goodbye to loved ones."
All right, dude. Chill out. He's like leaving handwritten notes for people he's trying to booby trap and murder, basically.
Now would be a good time to turn around.
It looks like you made a mistake.
I wouldn't touch that doorknob if I were you. It prompted a 3-day operation which saw dozens of nearby properties evacuated. That's true. It would have to be an evacuation thing, as a 100-meter cordon was put in place while Army bomb squad experts were called in. One of Clawton's neighbors, called Heather, said, "I lost my husband. He went over there and he didn't come back." I just made that up. The whole area was cordoned off and we were told that we were going to be evicted to safer places because there was a chance something could go off in that and it would hit my house. The blast would be that big that my house was in the vicinity to be blown up. It was pretty scary because I've got a child. Honestly, it was petrifying. I have to say I didn't sleep that night.
Why? They got him.
They did get him. Clawton, 59, was convicted of 10 offenses, including possession of firearms and explosives, drugs production, and possessing criminal property at Sheffield Crown Court last last November. He was jailed for 7 years.
It seems light, honestly, but
Yeah, right? This guy got 7 years for essentially booby-trapping his house and becoming a makeshift terrorist, but the guy who stole lint bunnies got 6 months. The justice system is not okay. His
crazy.
ex-wife, Leslie Clawton, was also found guilty of drug offenses as well as possessing criminal property and purchasing an imitation firearm. She was given a 20-month suspended sentence. He appears to have developed a siege mentality that saw him go to unusual and elaborate lengths to defend his home and its illicit contents from would-be intruders, drawing inspiration from Macaulay Culkin's character in the popular film Home Alone.
He never made a fucking pipe bomb. I feel like you can't just say that. That's wild. Like, no. You can't blame Home Alone for these actions.
The investigation started after UK Border Force intercepted a package at Heathrow Airport which had been sent from China addressed to Leslie Clawton's home, next door to her ex-husband, blah, blah, blah. The package contained 5 folding revolvers, later confirmed to be realistic imitation firearms, which are illegal to import into the UK other than in certain circumstances. Tell me what those circumstances are. What do you mean certain circumstances?
You're making a movie and you need good props.
That would be a good circumstance.
I came up with a good excuse, but there's not many.
When officers arrested Clawton, they found 2 man traps.
Oh, not a man trap.
A cannabis farm was also found hidden in a secret room at one next door property, and 1.5 kilograms of amphetamines was found at Leslie Clawton's home. Clawton was seen demonstrating the flamethrower on a video on his phone. A large amount of cash was recovered.
So that's what at the top of the fucking
That was
article.
him demonstrating it working. And they found 27,000 pounds stitched into the sofa.
This dude would have definitely watched the Kid Rock halftime show.
Clawton told officers the explosive devices were crow scarers, similar to banger fireworks, which he had been adapted by placing them in plastic piping,
noisemakers,
sealed with expanding foam and wrapped in plastic sheeting. Opening the trial, the jurors last October, prosecutor Helen Chapman said, "If you are sitting there thinking that this sounds like the film Home Alone, then you would be correct." I've literally last week watched a video about something like this where a lot of Americans actually have their houses booby-trapped like this, right, in some way. And there was a 911 call that was made about a dude who had booby-trapped a shotgun, right? And it would shoot, and he forgot, like, I'll try to find the video. He forgot that the shotgun was booby-trapped to the door. Himself. He shot his arm off. And in the 911 call, he's like, "Hey, I just need someone in my property." And they're like, "Sir, what's the emergency? What's going on?" "I shot my arm off." And they're like, what do you mean?" "Oh, I got a rigged half sawn off shotgun on the door and I forgot." And then his arm's just gone.
I would say, I'm not saying not necessarily the average gun owner, but too many of them. That's about right.
But I think it's so funny that, like, there's idiots out there like that forget they booby trap their own house and then blow their arm off. That is hilarious.
I mean, to go through the steps of booby trapping
and then
to fucking forget, you have to be on drugs.
Imagine how short Home Alone would have been if Macaulay Culkin forgot about some of the traps he put in that house.
He just runs off when they arrive and he gets hit by his own paint can
and murdered. Yeah, like in Better Watch Out. Like, just killed. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, all the parents and kids come home to just dead Macaulay Culkin. Oh,
hell yeah.
Damn.
That's the next one.
That's my story.
R.I.P. Catherine O'Hare.
Yeah, rest in peace, Queen. I'm so upset by that still.
I don't know what to say about that. I don't have any booby traps in my house. I have random swords that subscribers have sent me, though, at various exits.
You gotta put them up with some string above, like, the basement steps.
No, not with a baby walking around. You know, I can't explain to him the booby trap system.
Damon, watch out!
Thank God he's short.
Yeah, so that's the podcast for today. I hope that this was a fun one, despite in lieu of everything coming out about Epstein and the island and everything. We're not going to go into that. We wanted to just have a fun little story and stuff today.
We can do a deep dive one day. I don't care.
Dude, we are not doing
5 favorite Epstein files. We'll compare.
After the
next time.
shit I've seen come out this week about that guy and some of the documents and emails, I don't think we're going to be talking about it. Let's just have a fun podcast where we talk about funny news stories. Let's not talk
Let's
about
go live. Reading Epstein files until we're assassinated.
5 minutes into the thing, snipe. Cody, would you like to do the outro since you love doing that so much?
Yeah, email us at twohotguysdothebaldspotpodcast@gmail.com. If you weren't bald before this, you certainly are now, at least where it counts the most, I hope. Maybe leave a big like, a little like if you're on YouTube, subscribe on just send us emails. I don't know.
Baldspotpodcast@gmail.com. What?
That was me getting shot.
Dude, you weren't even talking about Epstein.